Hello guys. Before I get this video started, I want to say I'm sorry for the camera quality. Um, I'm gonna see how it looks once this video is finished, but it's not the best camera at night. It's a pretty cheap camera, and at night it really shows. Daytime is a little bit better, but we're here tonight. Anyways, welcome back, my friends. Welcome. Welcome back to another gaming therapy. Ooh. Gaming Therapy with your host, Tyler. We're up here in the middle of the night. It's 12 in midnight. 12 p.m. 11:45 to be exact. 15 before. I don't know how people always say weird shit, but that's just has the point. We're not getting off that today. Back today, another video. I'm releasing this Monday morning. I don't know how early it's gonna be, but a few hours from now, I'm just gonna drop it. Yeah, because I can. So, welcome back, guys. Today, our topic is going to be on fear and trust. When to trust yourself and fear. What it is, what it does, how it works. How it works against you and how it works for you. But before we get into that, let's get into some updates because I know you guys can see that little pink house down there. It actually looks so nice. She did a great job. I will tell you guys. I said I was gonna I said I was gonna start. Oh, this looks so cool. Wait. Oh, that's so cool. I said I was gonna start doing. Where's the button? Watch me close the game. Is it F1? It's F1. Okay. So I was gonna start doing this. It looks a little bit better. But before we get started, I will say she went into creative, guys, because I'm sorry, she's a little extra. She can't ever just be simple. So which I respect. So she was like doing a lot, and I was like tired, and she wanted to get it over with, and I just gave her, I just put it in creative and let her finish her house. It's not that serious. It's not like she's here all the time or something like that. So, oh wait, let's see the sunrise, guys. But yeah, so she went into creative for that, um, and that's it. If I see something downstairs, then I'll let you guys know. But I did not go. I did nothing in creative. I put all my stuff into a box. That's why my hands are empty. My hands are empty because I put everything of mine into a box and I switched to creative for her, so nothing will get messed up for me. But mm, I always spilled some. It's not that hot anymore. My viewing distance is up. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. This is like 5 bro. I like this. But sunrise, I wish my viewing distance could be a little bit better so I can like actually be coming over the mountain, but it's all the way up. And I even have visuals over performance. So I fuck it, let's do this. I don't know what that is. It's still nice. I think it's still pretty. Yeah, I guess it's just foggy, so certain things don't show as much, but my viewing distance is all the way up. Anyways, guys, let's get into this. Let's get into this amazing topic that I think fits well with what's going on in life. Did you see? Oh, I did. Okay, I did do this, but that's all. That's all. Because I wanted music like for in the future. I forgot it was here, but in the future, I might just play like a little bit of music while I'm standing up there and just doing my intro. But I completely forgot it was here. I would have did it this time, but it's kind of whatever. Honestly, let's play one. Oh, I'm still creative. Okay, we're back to normal, guys. Okay, get some chill vibes going on up there. Sun's looking beautiful. I actually purposely started this so we could get a sunrise, because I felt like that's what we needed at this moment. A sunrise. Uh, so let's take a look at her house really quick, and we'll get straight to it. Well, I'll show you what I did. All this, starting from right here down, was creative. She did her lantern. She did all of this. I didn't help at all, obviously. We have Bree's cottage. Thank you, Bree. Once again, thank you for your presence. Oh, oops, sorry. We have chest here. Blah, blah. I think this is pretty cool. It kind of helps with space. It's a furnace in the ground. It helps with space. I think that's pretty smart, and it like kind of looks cool too. With that, she got her little bed up here. I'm jumping on your bed. She used this, which is pretty cool also. And she has a box in here. So she can put music, and she has her balcony. Woo. Something small and simple, but at the same time, it wasn't really simple because as you can see, it's a lot of detail into it. So that's why it took her a minute. I think once we ended, we were in here for like 2 hours. She's maybe like an hour and a half. I switched it to creative and she just redid the entire house. But it's nice. I like it. It's a nice little the first guest house. Um her idea was that for other people, if they want to, if they feel like they're gonna take a minute, they could do a statue instead of a house. So that would be pretty solid. Again, it's like a I can make a spot. I can flatten a spot out and like allow people to use that area for their statues and stuff like that. But that'd be pretty solid. I like that idea. And then for what I did, because I was working on my house while she was not when we switched to creative. When we switched to creative, I was just sitting there watching her. But before we switched it to creative, we were still in here for like another 30 minutes, and I was just working on my stuff. So let me show you guys. As you know, we're working on the underground village for now. Sorry. I don't know why that was right there. Okay. I don't even know where I put my stuff. It might be all the way downstairs. I think it's upstairs. If it's upstairs, we'll go back. But I do need food, so this is good. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm sorry. We will not spend 20 minutes on the intro. We're already at 10 minutes. Okay. No, I can't. I swear, if it's downstairs, we're fighting. It's downstairs, isn't it? And I have no food up here either. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're gonna get into this. I don't. Honestly, this video might not even be that long. I don't know. No, we're not. I wouldn't say it's a lot I gotta say about the topic, but just an idea. Just a little idea. Okay, so I did go to the Nether, guys. I went in survival. I didn't do anything creative because I know you're gonna see this. I went into the Nether and got. I can literally go back and show you guys. There's a fucking. Oh, I think I broke it to come back down, but there might be some pieces in the air. I built the thing going up, and I got a few because I was like I wanted to do it for a while now. I might as well do it because she was taking forever. So I did do that and that in survival. I did everything in survival. I don't know where my shit is, which is kind of worrying me. Where is my shit? Hold on, we're gonna go search. Okay, so I got this. This is here basically just because I went and got a whole bunch of sand. We got 4 stacks. I went and got a whole bunch of sand because it's gonna be glass down here. Obviously, I'm gonna like push the wall back to the outside of the mountain and stuff like that. But we're lined up here. We did this. We got a little bridge coming over here. This is gonna be a little outside area where you can get some air, get some sun. I don't want nobody to be trapped. Yeah, this all this area is. I'm gonna put some stuff up here. Who knows? We have a little room over here. This is probably like a shop. I'm gonna put some counters right here. Put some villagers in the back, and they're gonna you can buy stuff from them. I don't know what's cooking over here. More sand. Ooh, we got a lot. Okay. And this is the bottom area. This still some sun coming in, and this is where you go down here. And voila, we're gonna have stuff down here. I still have, honestly, guys, I'm going to creative the TNT. I need too much of it. I'm not gonna like keep it in creative, but when you see me with TNT, I went into creative to get it. I have no reason to lie to you. But we'll probably blow that back further. Get some angles. We might even blow it back further and up a little. Hit a second bridge right here on the sides, maybe, or maybe straight down the middle. No, I think on the sides is better. Maybe like a glass bridge on the sides, so you can like see everything. Sorry, a little stuffy. A lot of mucus in me right now, but I'm not sick. Yeah. So that's all we did down here so far. I was pretty tired, so I didn't like keep working. I kind of just went back up, started watching her. So we do have some right here, but this isn't my stuff. I put everything I had in my hands into a chest. I don't remember where that chest is, and that's kind of not good. It wasn't over here, because I don't really see my sword. So if I don't see my sword, then it's not. Oh, this is stupid. Like over here? I think I did come over here. Yep. I was like, I think I did walk over here now that I'm doing it. Okay. Good vibes, good vibes. Yeah. I think that's it. I think we can get started now. Sorry for the long wait. Okay, I don't, we're just gonna be blowing shit up, honestly. And sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys have to see this. But this isn't like a real world. Like, I don't come in here in my free time and like just do shit. I don't, obviously, you don't see me sitting here grabbing a whole bunch of diamond or anything like that. Like I'm literally just grabbing some TNT, guys. Relax. Relax. But, okay. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I think we're just gonna be blowing some holes. And I'm not even getting flint and knock. I'm getting flint and knock in survival. So, like, I'm trying here. I'm trying. I really am. We got T. Okay. So, we're just gonna be blowing shit up. We might. Obviously, I want more space up here. I think we're gonna go in here, maybe. Blow it back. Pause. And then I think the real village is gonna start down here because I kind of like this. I'll probably do like stairs right here, go down a little. Because just start right there, it should be over here. Or maybe make this a walkway. And then you walk over here. And then it's like a side bridge. Then maybe push this wall back a little more. That's what I'm thinking. And up that, because that's too short. Bring that up a little bit more. Okay. Shit. Oh, yeah, fuck. Shit. Oh, guys. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're gonna get started. We definitely spending 20 minutes on the intro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my. Can I just say I apologize? For absolutely nothing. Yo, them videos are hilarious. I don't. Obviously, it's getting a little bit too repetitive now, but like when I first started seeing them, it's like, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have those. And he's like, what? Oh my god, that's just hilarious. He's just yelling so fucking loud for no reason. What do you mean you don't have those? Oh, sticks. I was like, do I not have a coal in my hands? That was me, though. That's me. That's me. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, let's get started now. I'm done with the stalling. I'm done with the talking. Well, I'm not done with the talking, but let's get into it because we're just blowing shit up at this point. This is the fun part where you can just blow things up. Okay. Um. Oops. So. We gotta. Oh, is that okay? Shit. Okay. So first, first, first things first on the agenda. It's a little too sweet. Just a little too sweet, and it's not nearly hot enough anymore. So this isn't good. Okay. So first thing first, I wanted to announce the camping trip I'm on. I went on a little camping trip with a few friends, and it was my first time, obviously, ever camping. And well, I say that was fucking refreshing. Like, obviously, it's my first time camping, and it was with a few people that I really don't know, so it was kind of scary. But I think the reason I wanted to mention it is that I felt like this moment for me really was like a little bit of an eye opener to be like, yeah, relax. Like, yes, 100% shit could have went wrong. Shit could have hit the fan. You never fucking know. But like the amount of scenarios that, fuck me, the amount of scenarios that went through my head that were just like, okay, the amount of scenarios that just went through my head that were just like so far gone was so much worse than what actually happened. And I think that we can obviously build these fucking crazy scenarios in our head to scare ourselves, but that entire thing kind of taught me like it was actually just something I heard where he was saying like it's impossible to guess the things that could go wrong or go right. If there are literally millions of possibilities, and it's so easy to think of the worst ones that could possibly happen and base your reality off of those when it's like those realities are so far fetched. Like, yes, shit can go wrong. Yes, I'm not saying shit can't go wrong. I'm not saying be optimistic and just go into everything without even thinking about it. Like, fuck no. Be a little bit scared. Like, I think it'll be stupid to just throw all your fear away. Just act like you're a honcho. Like, no, shit can go wrong, and you should somewhat prepare for it. But I think in some situations we build these wrong situations in our heads, and on top of that we act on it like it's really going to happen when in reality it's not. Most of the time what you think is going to happen is not going to happen. It's the last thing on this world that's going to happen. But I think this trip has really helped me see that like yes, it's okay to still be a little bit worried, and it's okay to still be, still think about shit that can go on, because like at the same time I was going into the wilderness with people I didn't know, and I was camping with them, and I was sleeping with them for like 2 nights. So what the fuck? Did they just retreat back into their base or something? So it was like it's valid to be a little bit scared in the situation, but okay, we're definitely colonizing this entire thing. But I think in this situation, I was maybe just a little too worried about what could have possibly happened. I think I think I thought of all the wrong a little bit too much, and I think that's what we can do in a lot of situations. We can allow fear to maybe be a little bit too much of a decider in our lives, and I think that's where fear comes into play. Um, so my trip helped greatly. I It helped me mentally. It helped me come to the conclusion like, Tyler, you can do dangerous shit sometimes. You can do fun shit. You can do chaotic shit. You can do whatever. And like, yes, shit can still go wrong, but still do whatever, bro. Like, it's gonna go wrong a lot of times, and shit's gonna go right a lot of the times. But I think it's up to me to really, really use my intuition in this. To really use my intuition in these situations and make the wise decision on if what I'm doing is just stupidly dangerous or if my fear is getting in the way and I need to shut it the fuck up and lock in and do what I want to do and just have my fun. This trip helped me see the difference in anxiety and fear. Actually, no, we're gonna need that. Don't need that. I guess we can use that. We really need shovels. I don't think we need that many shovels. We need that. We need this, that. Disappear for now. That. So yes, first topic, not topic. First thing I wanted to say is that the camping trip that I went on, I don't know if I mentioned it on here. I think I mentioned it on Twitch stream, but the camping trip I went on, it helped me greatly with just saying fuck fear, bro. Like fuck it. Like if something's gonna go wrong, just let it go wrong. Um, in not every situation, just in situations where you think you're a little bit anxious at the moment and you need to just do it. In that situation, fuck it. Just fucking do it. You're obviously a little scared at the moment, so just do it. Next, we have sometimes our thoughts push or pull us from things. I've learned to follow my heart. Thoughts, when influenced with fear, can break us. Our thoughts. Did I write anything about this? Okay, I did it. Our thoughts. 80, 80, depending on the people. For me, my thoughts about 90% of the time make 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 me make my decisions. If that makes sense. 90% of the time when I make a decision it's because I thought it out and this is what I think it's what's best and this is what I think I should do in the moment. So okay. When you when you build those when you're already in a scared state of mind, like look at yourself when you make a decision and you're happy, and look at yourself when you make a decision when you're a little bit scared. When you're already in a scared state of mind, it's super easy to. Oh, why did you fall, fucker? Super easy to like come up with scenarios that make this situation worse. Like, I think following your thoughts when you're scared isn't always the best idea. We we make the scenarios based on our okay. We make scenarios based on our emotional oops, our what's the word emotional state. We make our decisions all based off of our emotional state. So if you're trying to do something fun and it's like, okay, like say you're trying to visit another country for the first time, if you're trying to do that and your thoughts are super chaotic and scary, and I mean your emotional state is scary because it's your first time going out of the country, and now you're thinking about all the things that could go wrong, and you're thinking about this and that because as humans, I don't know why, but our first maybe not as humans, I don't know, but for a lot of people our first state of mind is just scared. It's what could go wrong. A lot of people say it's a self It's a self-defense mechanism, and that may be true. So if you think about who you are, if you think about what we are and how our thoughts work and stuff like that, it's gonna be easy to come to the conclusion that like 90% of the time, your thoughts are gonna be super scary, and you're gonna be thinking about scary things, and you're gonna be scared to do certain things because your natural state of mind is going straight to scared and straight to what could go wrong and things like that. So I think it, I think we should always keep that in mind that we're going to be scared to do anything new. So push those emotions back. Don't allow your, I mean, not emotion, push those thoughts back. When you're in a scary state of mind, don't allow your thoughts to run. I think when you're in a scary state of mind, you need to take the second to, you need to take the second to like, first of all, become aware that you're scared. You are scared, and that's okay. I'm not saying don't be scared, but I think you need to allow yourself to know that you're scared, and what you're doing right now is definitely like a big move, and like whatever it is, whatever thing is scaring you, but you really want to do it. Not should, but want to do it, because I think when you should do something, yeah, when you should do something, it's a little bit easier to push yourself to do it, but you can use this. You can do this in both situations. I think you need to push those emotions back, push those thoughts back, and that's when you need to go inside and really think about if you're just scared in that moment, or if you really are having valid like feelings of scared, and like your intuition is telling you this is not something you should do. That is when you should, the only way you can figure that out is if you actually take the second to quiet your thoughts, because your thoughts are going to always talk more than your intuition, or always be louder than your intuition. It's easier to follow your intuition when your thoughts are quiet, and you can like just act and do the first thing you would do. And if the first thing you feel you should do is not do what you want to do, then I suggest you don't do it. But that is the first step of that is the first step of quieting your thoughts, I believe. um or following your intuition is quieting your thoughts. Nothing ever is gonna just be obvious. I think we're always gonna have these scary thoughts running through our head, so it's hard to ever like be certain about a decision you're making. But the first step is to quieting your head, bro. Like you're gonna get in your head, and you're gonna be scaring yourself with these thoughts because you're already in a scary state of mind. If your mind is just running around in circles, then the first thoughts that come to mind are gonna be scary thoughts, and like, well, this could go wrong, or this could go wrong, or that could go. So when it comes down to fear and trust, if you know you're scared, you need to follow your intuition. Oops. If you know you're scared, you need to follow your intuition. Um, yeah, honestly, our thoughts is gonna be the death of us, because we don't know when to listen to them and when not to listen to them, if we should ever listen to them. Next I have on here is heart and head. I think this kind of falls into the same thing of intuition. I think your heart is basically your heart is basically your intuition. I think I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think your heart is basically your intuition. And okay, I did not do what I thought it was gonna do. And you can't always. Oh, sorry, got distracted. My mind just runs, bro. Like holy shit, you can't. Your heart is basically your intuition. I think your mind here. So I think that kind of falls under the same thing I'm kind of pushing here, is basically following your intuition and not your. I mean, following your intuition and not your head. Yeah. So next, fear can only be constructed from our thoughts. Yes, obviously. No, I wouldn't even say obviously. I think that's why I need to start saying more. I think fear is a mental state of mind. I think it's a way to stop us from doing things, not stop us from doing things that are necessarily what we should be doing, but just stop us from doing things that just need to happen or you want to do or things like that. So you can't necessarily stop yourself from doing something without thinking about it. So sometimes you need to think about the pros and the cons, yes, but sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes fucking pros and cons mean jack shit. Sometimes you want to just do something dangerous and just need to fucking do it. And there are no pros to it. It's just maybe, well, I don't think you'll do something if it's absolutely no pros, but maybe there's really little. Okay. It looks like he was closer. Oh, because my FOV is. Power fighting. Power fighting. Oh, too high. Good night. Good night. I need a crafting table. I need to bring some stuff down here. I need a crafting table and shit like that. Okay. Shit. Okay. We're gonna have to colonize this slowly. We're gonna have to colonize this slowly. See, this is why I don't. This is why. Um, this is pretty solid. I like this. So, like I'm saying, our thoughts construct everything. Our thoughts are going to construct how we feel about things. Our thoughts are going to construct if we're going to do something. Like it starts in our mind, and I think that's why I like to push that meditation or just like they say 5 to 10 minutes of meditation a day like really helps you. It allows you to center yourself and understand what's real and what's not. I think if you can understand when you're centered and your emotions are settled, and if you're not in a scared emotional state, then in that situation you can use your thoughts a little bit more, but still your intuition is going to be better to just more so. I don't know how to explain how to follow your intuition. I think a lot of us should know that by now how to do that, but I think I'm gonna lower this so it can be higher. But I think okay, that did not work out. That it was gonna work. I think what was I saying? Fuck. Oh my god. Oh no. No. It's okay. It's not too bad. Actually, some water probably wouldn't be bad to have down here. Maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can keep the water down. Yeah. So, uh, sorry. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. We'll make something work with this. Yeah. So follow your intuition, bro. Fuck all the other shit. Trust comes from the heart. Trust, intuition, all that is your heart speaking. And I think that yeah, we should always not yeah, we should always follow our heart more so. I think our heart gives us obviously a little bit better guidance because it's coming from a better place. Our mind is kind of just free flowing, bro. I don't think our mind really knows what it's doing. It's it's kind of just it's kind of just there to help and yap a little and maybe come up with the pros and the cons. I think. Oh, where did you come from? I think that's a pretty solid Oh, that's what that was. I'm like, what is that glowy stuff? I think that's what. Oh, kind of. That's. Oh, fuck. That's kind of what our. I think that's kind of what our brain does. It's more so of a good defense mechanism. If you feel like you need to be thinking about, how things could go wrong or something like that, then yeah, use your brain. Turn it on for a little, allow things to flow. I'm not saying don't ever use your brain. It's definitely times where you should use your brain, but be careful when you use it and how you use it, and be mindful of the state of mind that you're in, because if you're not in a healthy state of mind, your thoughts aren't going to come from a healthy place. It's going to come from a negative, worrying place. And it's, oh, I know where I'm at. I know exactly where I'm at. Oh, I want that. I want that stuff. Your thoughts aren't going to come from a positive state. It's gonna be a little negative. It's gonna be a little chaotic. Sorry, I'm trying to like focus on how to close this. Okay, your your thoughts aren't always gonna come from a positive place when you're feeling negative or you're feeling scared or stuff like that. So definitely keep in mind, follow your heart, not always your intuition, and things will be okay. I think it's always gonna be okay. Everything is always in your favor. Nothing's meant to hurt you. You're only gonna hurt yourself thinking something's trying to hurt you, if that makes sense. Why is the water still here? Should I just keep it there? Cool little waterfall, maybe? I think so. I used all my stone for no reason. I didn't mean to. I need to be using cobblestone. That's what I really want to use. But okay. Next up, we have death comes once your journey is over. Following your heart takes you down your own journey. So I think death is one thing that's feared by a lot, and I'm slowly coming to not fear it anymore. Obviously, I don't think I ever really. Well, no, I would say I kind of feared it. Uh, Death is it's one of the easiest things to fear. It's an unknown place. I think a lot of us fear the unknown, which probably is one of our biggest mistakes. I think embrace the unknown, search the unknown, figure what the unknown has to offer. But a lot of us fear the unknown, and I don't blame you. That's a valid fear. It's the unknown is scary, but in this situation, it's like a dam. That's pretty cool. In this situation, I think fearing the unknown doesn't help anyone. It just scares you. I think is a thing. Death is a thing to embrace, because I'm not sure about this, but if death is really something that comes once your journey is complete, or maybe death is something that you choose to walk into when you feel it's your time to walk into it, because like they say, shit, like they say, we choose our path and we choose the places we go. It's all pre-planned. It's all how we want it to happen. So if we choose when we die, basically before we actually die, it's because it's when we want to leave. It's our time to go. So I think I think fear and death isn't something you should. Death isn't something you should. Cool. Death isn't something you should break. I mean, sorry, I was like thinking of unbreaking. Death isn't something you should fear. I think it's something that kind of just it's gonna happen when it needs to happen. So allow it to happen how it should happen, and don't fear it in the first place. Because if you fear death, then you're stopping yourself from things that could happen or that should happen because you're scared. Oh, I might get hurt, I might die. Death is a possibility here, and I don't think that, like, if death is a possibility in this situation, then I think it's just your time. Like, I always say, like, I really hope that I can, like, do and live the things that I want to live, obviously. But no, I can't even say that about myself. I think I have a different mental on my life and how things are going to go and how I want it to go. So I don't know, but or you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe death is a thing that we choose in the moment. Maybe we can choose when to walk into it and when to keep it out of our lives and all that thing, all that good stuff. Maybe that's something that we do actively in the moment. Who am I to say? But I would say there's no need to fear it. There's no need to fear death. There's no need to fear the unknown. There's no need to. I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's just something to fear. I don't think you should fear anything. Like, things are always going to be scary, but that doesn't mean you have to fear it. Um, Not all scary things are meant to be feared. Some of it is just meant to be scary to, you know, make you lock in, maybe. You know, I think that's honestly that's something I said at the beginning. Um, Sometimes you have to lock in. And I think fear can maybe tell us that it's your time to lock in right now. You need this energy to build you up. It's like it all depends on how you react to fear. If some people react to fear, it's like, okay, this is scary. I'm about to do it. Like, I'm jumping into this face first. Some people react to it like, oh, this is scary. I don't know if I want to do it. So I think if you learn how to redirect energy and do figure out how to, what's the word for it? How to look at things, how to see things as, okay, this is trying to stop me from doing something. Now I really want to do it. Like the disobedient child, like telling a child, no, you can't do this, and that makes you want to do it more. I think in this situation, maybe you can use this fear as a sign telling you to no, don't do this, but deep down you want to do it because it's what you want to do. So I think some people can use that. Oh, some people can use that energy as, okay, now I'm definitely about to do this, and now I'm going to do it even harder, just because you told me not to do it. So that's what I meant earlier about how to use it to your like will. Like, certain things can like rile us up, and I think somebody telling you no can rile you up. So use that pent up, riled up to like to what the fuck. Use that to really tell yourself, okay, I'm about to fucking do it. Like, let's fucking do it. So redirect your energy, redirect the scared energy into something positive, and depending on what it is, shoot for it. Go for it. I I don't know if there's anything personally right now that I'm like scared to do. I don't really I don't I don't think I'm really living in a feared state of mind right now. This My life right now is a little random, chaotic, and all that. And I would say I was scared. I was scared of a lot of things, and maybe I still am. But I will say it's not like I'm not scared to the point where I'm second guessing what I should and shouldn't do. I think I'm more so right now in a state where I'm trying to feel my intuition on what I should and shouldn't, well, should do, not shouldn't. I'm trying to feel my intuition on what I should do, but I'm not really in a scared state of mind. I'm kind of just chilling. I'm drinking caffeinated tea. I don't get why I'm yawning right now. I would expect me to have a little bit more energy, but yeah, I'm not really in a scared state of mind right now. I do get into it pretty often. I think I've been in a mode right now where I'm kind of just like, fuck it all. Like, I want it to be exactly how I want it to be, and I don't care how things are supposed to be. I'm kind of just like, I'm gonna create my own reality right now, and If that's not how it's supposed to be, then fuck it. I don't care. It's how I want it to be. Um, I'm not really in a we set a plan for ourselves and we have to follow that plan, because then you kind of get into that state of mind where you feel like you should be doing something. I think I'm trying to ignore that should be right now, and I'm trying to just do what I want to do. And I think it's the right thing. Honestly, I mean, I think whatever you choose to do is the right thing. I don't think there is a right and a wrong technically. I think if I choose to say fuck the norm and just build as I go, then I think that's fine. I don't think, yeah, I don't really have a right or wrong mental right now. So that's how I'm living right now, and that's how I think fear is gonna control our lives if we don't control it. So just fuck it. Turn into that mental where you control fear. You control if you want to be scared of something. You control if it's something you should or shouldn't do. I mean, not should or shouldn't. If it's something you want or don't want to do, you control if you're in control right now. There's nothing that can tell you no. There's nothing that can tell you how to shape your life. There's nothing that can tell you where or where not to go. You're in control right now, and if you think something is what you should or shouldn't do, then do it. Don't do it. Doesn't fucking matter. Nobody cares. Just do it. It's your life. If we're so called in control, then I think that you're in control to the point where you can make your moments, you make your decisions in the moment without worrying about consequences and things like that. I think fear is another thing that kind of gets. What was I thinking? Okay, it was something I was thinking about a while ago, and I was thinking, oh, okay, guilt. I saw this post on Instagram where it was basically talking about like, don't live your life in guilt and karma and all that. I made the video a while ago, and this is one thing that actually helped me make my decision. I'm like, stop feeling guilty for yourself. I made the podcast on karma, and in the video, I said, how can karma come back around if you're not in that same energy? So that made me have the thought, if we're living in a scared, guilty, karmatic state of mind, then karma can actually circle around and come back to you, because you're still in that energy, because you're still dwelling on what you should or shouldn't have done, or what you did do, or what you feel like is wrong, or blah, blah, blah. So if you're not, I was basically trying to apply that into my life in this moment. Like, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling like, basically what I was feeling like was the things I was doing weren't, what's the word? Hold on. The things it's like going all the way up there. We're gonna take you. The things I was doing, I was feeling like I was doing, like I didn't want to do anything wrong. That was my problem. I kept feeling like if I do something wrong, this might happen, or I was worrying about the consequences of me doing something wrong instead of just doing, because I think if you're worrying about the consequences of doing something wrong, then if you do something wrong, you're gonna beat yourself up because you felt like it was wrong. So I was kind of like trying to throw away that mental of I should or shouldn't be doing something, because if you're in the mental that anything you do is right, or not necessarily right, but anything you do is the goal, the plan, the process to being better, I guess, then you're not worried about karma. You're not worried about being guilty for something. You're not worried about things like that, because it's like, okay, I understand that you're not a child. You understand you did something wrong. Or, okay, this is one situation. You understand you did something wrong, and now you're trying to better yourself so you won't do the same thing. You're done with that. No more thinking about it. There's no guilt to it. There's no karma to it. You blessed it and you moved on. In my situation, I'm stuck on thinking about if the next thing I'm doing is right or wrong, or if I should be doing this a month from now, or if this should be ready by now or now. And it was kind of making me feel guilty for myself about not getting things done when I wanted to, not when I wanted to get done, not getting things done when I felt like they should have been done. If I wasn't feeling like anything should be done, then I wouldn't have to worry about feeling guilty or feeling sad, because I think that's like, those are like gateways to falling into depression or sadness or things like that. I think guilt is one of them. Karma is one of them. Like, if you're worried about these things, then you're just, you're putting yourself down and you're in that energy if you're still thinking about it. So I've kind of been in that mental lately where it's like, stop fearing the unknown, stop fearing what should be done time from now, stop fearing it all. Like, just do what you want in the moment. Like, it's okay to plan. It's okay to plan. It's okay to like get things ready, if that makes sense. Like, it's okay to want things to be done at a certain time, or to try to do things and get them done at a certain time. I think that's okay. Fuck. I think that's okay, but like, beating yourself up, worrying about worrying too hard about a decision you made or a decision you have to make that isn't here yet is the real problem. You will figure out what should and shouldn't be done the second it comes, because life keeps going. It doesn't stop. Time doesn't stop and give you time to think about things. So if say you have something a week later that you need to get done, and you're in the moment now stressing and beating yourself up and just worrying about it and fearing the unknown. If you do that, it's useless, because when the time comes, the decision has to be made. So if the decision has to be made, then at some point it's going to get made. Like, time isn't going to pause and be like, okay, let me give you some time to think about it. Like, no, you're going to have to just get to it. So I started just coming to the conclusion, like, stop worrying about these later decisions. Like, plan for it, but don't worry about it, because once it comes, you're going to make that final decision. You're going to just act on it, because time is ready for you to act on it. And when time is ready, it's no telling to slow down unless you have superpowers. So that's kind of something I've been working on. I've been working on not fearing things and not worrying about the unknown. And what did I come back up here for? And not, yeah, just not worrying about the unknown, and making sure I have plans for things that I'm not even sure about yet, because I haven't walked in that energy yet. So I just don't know yet. So that's good enough. So that's a good way not to live in guilt and fear and all that, and not to think karma is coming back around to get you, or anything like that. Is simply not living in that karmatic or guilt era. Like, just don't be guilty for what you did. Don't be sad about what you did. Move on. And if you want to be better, then move on and make sure it doesn't happen again. That's me in this moment. Um, I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, we have a few things to do here. Not so for the future. What's gonna be happening here? It's pretty dark over here. Yeah, please. Okay, so for the future, what's gonna be happening here is we're gonna have a little walkway coming up here around this. This is gonna be a nice little waterfall in the middle. We're gonna have this waterfall up here, or a fountain, I guess. And I don't know. We'll figure the rest out later. I think if I go, so the river is right here. So I know where I'm at on the mountain. I know exactly where that river is. I'm under the house. No, I'm not under the house anymore. I'm on like the side. I know exactly where it's at. I saw the ravine from the outside, and I was like, this would be cool. So I know where I'm at. If I go this way, I'll hit outside of the mountain sooner or later. So I think we're gonna start blowing holes this way, get outside, put some glass walls down, and get some sun. I don't know the angle. maybe if I can keep it like going like this, maybe I can get like a solid sun angle and it can come in a little bit more. But for now, we're just gonna throw candles around and just brighten things up, I guess, while we're in the darkness. And yeah, we're gonna have a little balcony right here. We can look off and see things. There's gonna be a store down there. I'll put rooms like in there and like just random places inside of the mountain. I'm gonna do that by hand though, because it has to be a little bit more organized, I guess. But with it being a cave, I want it to look cave-like. Like I want diamonds and shit in the wall, I guess. Or not diamonds, emerald and iron in the wall and coal and shit. And I'm gonna like organize it a little in the future. As we get through it, I'm still yawning. As we get through it, I'm gonna organize it slightly. Um, sorry, I'm trying to think about something. Yeah, so that was like a random thought that I shouldn't be focused on right now. Yeah, we're gonna make this a little store. Put a village in here and another store. We're gonna put rooms on the side. We have holes and shit. We're gonna make a walkway right here, coming up here around this. Yeah, we're gonna fix it up a little. I think I'm gonna raise this up actually a little higher because it's kind of a small entrance. I want the entrance to be a little bit bigger. Let's do this now. Hold on. Let's just about to do a little construction really quick. Oh fuck. Okay. Watch this shit flies all the way over here. Almost. It almost flew over here. Uh, let's open this up a little bit more. Okay. Well, we'll organize it a little bit more. Put stairs right there. I kind of want this going also. It's gonna hit me, isn't it? Okay, it didn't. Yeah. So, yeah, I wanted that to be wider. Just so it can look a little better. Yeah, and we'll do random stairs going up or something like that. I don't think it's tall enough for a bridge yet. We'll figure that out in the future. Yeah. Got a nice little, oop, got a nice little portion done. Wait, candles. I break them and then forget to replace them. It's like dark. I come down here and it's fucking dead. Okay. Village on the way, guys. We are working on it. Might do a bridge coming from right there. Because then you don't have to walk all the way around here. Yeah. Because it can be annoying to do all that. But sun setting, but I don't think we're gonna make it. But yeah, so just a little video, guys, just to get it out there. I honestly wasn't gonna do this now. Um, let's see how I feel about it. I'm gonna rewatch it, see how I feel about it. If it feels decent enough, I'm just gonna release it. What am I wearing? If it feels decent enough, I'm just gonna release it. But for now, this is the video, guys. I'm fucking tired. Yeah, I feel like I gotta sleep now, but fuck. But yeah. Let's go outside. I haven't slept. Are they out there? No, they haven't. Okay. I want to make sure those like fucking flying things weren't like out here waiting on me. Cause I know they come, but I don't know when the last time I. Oh yeah, yep. I was right. I was right. I was right. I was right. He's coming for me. He's coming. He's coming. Oh my god. Okay, I was so fucking right. I was like, it has been a minute since I slept. I'm not really sure. I think it was 3 days. I think it's been like 2 days though. Fuck it. I don't know. Sun's out. Fuck it. We need to sleep anyway. Sun's better. I have no crosshair. I can't really see what I'm doing. But alright guys, that's it for today. Nothing too crazy. Pretty short. I yeah, I don't know. I guess it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. But thank you for tuning in, guys. My advice is trust yourself a little bit more. If you're scared, it's because you probably don't trust yourself. Trust yourself. Trust that you're going to a cool place. Trust that you're building a good future for yourself. Trust that love is on the way. Trust that you'll be happy at the end of the day throughout all the hardships. Trust that the universe will be fine. Trust that everything will be okay. It's better to live in a happy state of mind than a feared state of mind. Obviously, like that's pretty fucking obvious. So don't give yourself reasons to be sad or to be scared or things like that. Just find the happiness, find the good stuff. And when you are scared, it's okay. I wrote this little passage right here. I forgot. I actually almost didn't read it. I forgot about it. Let's read it really quick. It says, for anyone listening or watching, I want to say relax. Every single little thing is going to be okay. Don't worry about a thing. That's what came to my head at the moment. There's a lot of things going on, but trust that everything outer will be okay. Focus on bettering your in. Focus on bettering yourself. I'm so sorry. Start over. Start over. Okay, okay. For anyone listening or watching, I want to say relax. Every single little thing is going to be okay. There's a lot of things going on, but trust that everything outer will be okay. Focus on bettering yourself because nothing of the outer is going to change unless we change ourselves. Change is chaotic, but we all have control over ourselves. Breathe when you think, do yoga, meditate, whatever, but just relax. If you want change to start with yourself. With that being said, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your success. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for everything. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. Half the time I don't even want to say it. Half the time I don't even want to say like, comment, or subscribe. I just say it because it's what a lot of YouTubers say, but we're gonna stop saying that honestly. But go follow my podcast. Go follow my Twitch. Do whatever. Bye.